Hi everybody, welcome to our mini snake arm video. So, our snake arms, remember, are going to look like this with no music. Super slow. You can always speed them up depending on what the music is, but always snaky, always slow and slinky. You can do a whole bunch of fun things with it. So, as a refresher, the movement comes from our shoulder and our elbow mostly. I'm going to just scooch over so you can see my entire right arm. With our arm out, you're going to lift your shoulder and your elbow up at the same time. So it's kind of like you're doing that. You're going to do that. And then you're going to roll your shoulder and your elbow back at the same time, which sends your arm like this. Now, of course, we don't want to do this. We don't want to be like, meh, meh. But that's just to show the movement. Your shoulder and your elbow rolling up, back, and down. When you do that, your arm from your elbow to your fingers naturally just kind of moves, and the movement is going to end up flowing through your fingertips. So, rolling your shoulder and your elbow up, back, and down, and then letting it flow through your fingertips. You're literally like a little snake with your fingers, with your hands. So that's something to practice too, is doing like little waves, little mini waves with your hands, and letting your fingers just have fun with it, you know? Like a hula dancer, but slow and sneaky, because that arm will be slow and snaky, so that when you do it continuously, the movement flows through your fingertips and starts all over. So when the movement comes from your fingertips, your shoulder is about ready to go up, back, and down again. And the left side is the same thing. Sorry, Octavia. She's here showing you her moves as well. Your shoulder rolls up, back, and down, and so does your elbow. Up, back, and down, flowing out through your fingertips. So, arms out, shoulder and elbow up, roll back and down, and then relax and flow through your fingertips. Up, back, and down, out through your fingertips. Up, back, and down, and out through your fingertips. Now, the trick is to do them at the same time. So, when I'm sorry you can't see my fingers and my hands. I'll try to go back a little farther. So when your right arm, your right elbow goes up, your left one is going to be down, and vice versa. That looks kind of cool in the video that I'm looking at right now. Okay, so slowly, you're going to start with your right shoulder and your elbow going up, back, and down. Up, back, and down, and now the left goes as the other one is going down, and now the right one goes back up, and the left one starts to go up, and so on. So I'm going to put on some music, and we'll just practice that together. Hopefully YouTube doesn't censor my music like they did last time. Copyright. Arms up. Shoulders roll back and down. Try to follow me. If my left arm goes up, your left arm goes up. And the count slowly would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we can also do the high snake arms. Those are really simple. You're framing, you're going to frame your arms like this, so your elbows are just slightly bent, and you're going to flow the arms together. It's mostly, when they're up, it's mostly your hands doing the movement. It's not, it can be like far behind you, and you can do like over your head behind you or over your head in front of you. We've even done some going down like a little wave in order to get to the low snake arms and then ending up behind your back. And remember, when you do the ones behind your back, you have three choices, or I'm sorry, when you do low snake arms, you have three choices: to do them behind your back, at your sides, or in front of you. So if you have shoulder problems or your arms are just getting tired, or maybe you just don't like that style for that particular song or your body, you can switch it up. For the ones that go behind your back, you're gonna roll your shoulders back and down so that your shoulder blades lock into place, and it's gonna be able to make you have your arms swing behind your butt. It's gonna look really funny, like you're a weird rag doll. That's what you want, because you want it to swing behind your butt and not hit your butt. And again, it's just the elbows switching sides and your hands following, like you're holding a beach ball in between your hands, but they're behind your back. So slowly, it looks like that. And then if you wanted to do them to your side so that your palms are facing your side, your hips, then it would be the same exact thing. Elbows out. When your right elbow's out, your left elbow's in. When your left elbow's out, your right elbow's in. And your hands just kind of are framing your hips, like they're bouncing your hips back and forth. And then if you wanted to do it in front of you, it's the same thing. This just looks a little weird, and we don't often do it in front of us. We usually do, usually our boobs get in the way. Like our costumes we have a lot of beading and coins on our bra of our costumes. So to put your hands here and try to move, it's uncomfortable and usually doesn't happen. But when you start up here and you kind of want to work your way down because it's like part of the movement and you want to get it back behind you or something, like that's a good transition to do. Okay, I'm going to put the slow music back on. I'm going to just go through some of the arm movements, just follow along and have some fun with it. Let's start high. Try to stay at my pace. Fun arm movements. Twisting of the wrist is always a good thing. And then going back the other way, palms come together. Twisting of the wrist. Arms up. that. I like to always follow my hand and stare out to the audience. So you can just have fun with that in the mirror and just kind of put on a song and play with the arm movements and just kind of feel whatever you want to do. And let me know if you have any questions.